samurai, masters of death, guardians of honor, and legends of the battlefield. Their story is one of triumph, tragedy, and an enduring legacy. Did you know that the samurai were so skilled with their swords that they could slice a man in half with a single stroke? That's right, these warriors were the stuff of nightmares, and their legacy lives on to this day. Today we're going on a wild journey through the rise and fall of the samurai. We'll explore their code of honor, their legendary battles, and their lasting impact on Japanese culture. So grab your swords and let's get started. The samurai. The noble warriors of feudal Japan, armed with honor, swords, and a dash of arrogance. Their story is one of triumph, tradition, and, well, a few hilarious mishaps along the way. So let's buckle up and travel back in time to witness the rise of these magnificent warriors. Our story begins in the 12th century, when Japan was a land of chaos and discontent. Cue the dramatic thunderstorm and ominous music. Amidst this turmoil, the samurai emerged as the ultimate badasses of the era. Legend has it that they were born from the union of a mystical tiger and a samurai cat. Well, that's not true, but it would have been way cooler, right? According to our trusty source, Wikipedia, these skilled fighters were actually members of the Japanese military class. They followed the Bushido code, a strict set of principles that emphasized honor, loyalty, and dying with style. Yep, you heard that right, dying with style. Because what's the point of fighting if you can't strike a pose while doing it? Samurai training involved endless hours of perfecting swordsmanship, archery, horseback riding, and the art of looking cool with a top knot. It was like the Japanese version of a fashion show, just with more swords and less Gucci. Did you know that samurai were also trained in various other skills like calligraphy, poetry, and tea ceremonies? Yes, because nothing says I'm a badass warrior like sipping tea and writing haikus in your spare time. The samurai truly knew how to multitask. They also held important administrative roles in feudal Japan, serving as advisors and enforcers for the ruling class. So not only could they slash their enemies into oblivion, but they could also manage paperwork and maintain order. Talk about being versatile. But even the mightiest warriors have their Achilles heel. Fast forward a few centuries, and Japan was changing faster than a speeding bullet train. The samurai's grip on power was about to get a reality check. Oops. Looks like the samurai got a little too confident, and reality gave them a swift kick in the hakama. With the rise of firearms and modern warfare, those fancy katanas suddenly didn't seem so impressive anymore. Imagine trying to face an enemy with a musket that takes 10 minutes to reload while your opponent is like, "Dude, I already shot you 5 times." It's like bringing a butter knife to a gunfight. This period of decline was known as the Meiji Restoration. The samurai class gradually lost their power and influence as Japan embraced modernization and opened up to the world. Who needs a sword when you can have a steam-powered locomotive, right? But wait, there's more. As Japan entered the Meiji era, the government officially abolished the samurai class. So these once mighty warriors were left wondering what to do next. I can imagine some of them holding job fairs asking, "We'll fight for honor and perform tea ceremonies for food." Tough times indeed. But fear not, my friends. While the samurai as a ruling class may have faded away, their legacy lives on in Japan's rich culture and epic tales. Samurai movies, anyone? From Akira Kurosawa's legendary films to modern masterpieces like Kill Bill, these warriors have inspired countless stories of honor, revenge, and slicing things into tiny little pieces. And let's not forget the samurai's impact on fashion. The traditional attire, with its flowing robes and oversized sleeves, has become a global fashion statement. If you're feeling extra fancy, just put on a kimono, and voila, instant samurai swagger. The influence of the samurai can also be seen in Japan's political structure, social customs, and even modern-day martial arts. They may not be wielding katanas anymore, but their spirit lives on. And let us not forget the art of the tea ceremony, where every move is executed with the precision of a warrior's strike. Can you imagine the samurai with their deadly sword skills, gracefully pouring tea and engaging in peaceful conversations? It's like watching a ballet performance, but with fewer tutus and more tea leaves. Oops. Well, maybe they had their clumsy moments too. After all, no one is perfect, not even the mighty samurai. Now, here's a fun fact. The samurai's influence extended beyond Japan's borders. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Japan experienced a wave of cultural fascination known as samurai fever. People around the world were captivated by the samurai's code of honor, their distinctive armor, and their legendary tales of bravery. There were even crazy parties where folks would dress up as samurai and reenact epic battles. Can you imagine the samurai's reaction if they could see this? They would probably roll their eyes and say, "You think you can mimic my awesomeness with that cardboard armor? Please." But beyond the glamorized image and pop culture references, the samurai's true legacy lies in their enduring values of loyalty, honor, and discipline. These ideals continue to inspire people around the world, reminding us of the importance of integrity and respect. So there you have it, folks, the rise and fall of the samurai. From fearless warriors to fashion icons, their story is a roller coaster ride of epic proportions. And remember, if you ever find yourself facing insurmountable odds, just ask yourself, what would a samurai do? Maybe not try to reload a musket under fire, but you get the idea. Stay sarcastic, my friends, and I'll catch you in the next historical adventure. Until then, keep your swords sharp and your humor sharper.